In the garden. Ayan. Awitin natin yung in the garden.
Hindi pa nyo alam na sis.
I come to the garden alone. Okay na tayo. I come to the garden alone while the dew is still in the roses, and the voice I hear pouring on my ear, the Son of God discloses, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own. And the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. He speaks in the sound of His voice, is so sweet the bird as they're singing, and the melody that He gave to me within my heart is ringing, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own. In the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. I stay in the garden with Him, to the night around me be falling, but He bids me go through the voice of woe. His voice to me is calling, and He walks with me, and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own. And the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. Okay, sunod po natin. This is my Father's word. This is my Father's word. Okay lang tayo. This is my Father's word, and to my listening ears, all nature sings around me, rings the music of the spheres. This is my Father's word, I raise me in the thought of rocks increase, of skies in seas, His sons the wonders wrong. This is my Father's word, the birds their carols raise, the morning light, the lily white, declare their Maker's praise. This is my Father's word, He shines in all the spare, and the rusting grass I'll hear Him pass, He speaks to me everywhere. This is my Father's word, oh let me ne'er forget that thou the wrong sins of so strong, God is the ruler yet. This is my Father's word, the battle is not done. Jesus who died shall be satisfied, in earth and heaven be one. Okay, sunod, does Jesus care? Does Jesus care? Okay, lang tayo. Does Jesus care when my heart is pain, too deeply for mere or song? As the burdens press and the cares distress, and the ways grows weary and long. Oh yes, He cares, I know He cares. His heart is touched with my grief. When the days are weary, the long night dreary, I know my Savior cares. Does Jesus care when my way is dark, where the nameless dread and fear? As the daylight fades and to deep night shades, does He care enough to be near? Oh yes, He cares, I know He cares. His heart is touched with my grief. When the days are weary, the long nights dreary, I know my Savior cares. Does Jesus care when I tried and failed to resist some temptation strong? When for my deep grief there is no relief, though my thirst grow all the night long. Oh yes, He cares, I know He cares. His heart is touched with my grief. When the days are weary, the long nights dreary, I know my Savior cares. Okay, sunod po natin. When we all get to heaven, no? Parang nalampasan natin yung pura. Sing the wondrous love of Jesus. Okay na tayo. Sing the wondrous love of Jesus. Sing His mercy and His grace. And in the mansions bright and blessed, He'll prepare for us a place. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. While we walk the pilgrim pathway, clouds will overspread the sky. But when troubling days are over, not a shadow, not a sight. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Let us then be true and faithful, trusting, serving every day. Just one glass of Him in glory, well that toils of life repay. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Onward to the prize before us, so this beauty will behold. So the pearly gates will open, we shall see the streets of gold. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing that will be. When we all see Jesus, we'll sing and shout the victory. Okay, dito po, sunod. Why should He love me so? Love sent my Savior to... Ano nga ito?
Love sent my Savior to die my stead. Why should He love me
So, okay na tayo. Love sent my Savior to die in my stead. Why should He love me so? Meekly to Calvary's cross He was led. Why should He love me so? Why should He love me so? Why should He love me so? Why should He to Calvary? Why should He love me so? Nails pierce His hands, then His feet for my sins. Why should He love me so? He suffers for my salvation to win. Why should He love me so? Why should He love me so? Why should He love me so? Why should He love Calvary's go? Why should He love me so? Oh, how He agonized there in my place. Why should He love me so? Nothing withholding my sins to efface. Why should He love me so? Why should He love me so? Why should He love me so? Why should my Savior to Calvary's go? Why should He love me so? Yun, nakuha din natin. Yun, sunod natin. I must tell Jesus.
I must tell Jesus all of my trials.
Yun.
I cannot live.
I must tell Jesus all of my trials. Okay na tayo. I must tell Jesus all of my trials. I cannot bear these burdens alone. And my great He will help me. He ever loves and cares for his own. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, I cannot bear my burden alone. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, Jesus can help me, Jesus alone. I must tell Jesus all of my troubles. He is a kind, compassionate friend. If I but ask Him, He will deliver. Make of my troubles quickly an end. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, I cannot bear my burdens alone. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, Jesus can help me, Jesus alone. Tempted and cried, I need a great Savior, one who can help my burdens to bear. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, He all my cares and sorrows will share. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, I cannot bear my burdens alone. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, Jesus can help me, Jesus alone. Oh, how the word to evil allures me. Oh, how my heart is tempted to sin. I must tell Jesus, and He will help me over the world, the victory to win. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, I cannot bear my burdens alone. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, Jesus can help me, Jesus alone.